Hi everyone, I'm Nancy Wilson and this is my video 1 for the Leadership Pathway Project. I am teaching at TESA, Texas School of the Arts. It's in Edgecliff Village, which is right outside of Fort Worth, Texas. I am in my 8th year working here. I was kindergarten teacher for 7 years. This is my first year as a special ed teacher. And I am technically the second special ed teacher that we have had. Our previous one was here for 2 years. We've had a speech teacher the entire time who is my director now and is over my school and our one sister school. And so I printed out the survey, handed it out to 24 staff members and received 12 back. And I looked at the discrepancies between the ideal and the actual. And so for a few of them, the discrepancy was minimal, like 3 to 4 points. So it was not easy to choose it based on that. But in the other sections, I looked at what I thought would most benefit the school as opposed to the largest discrepancies. So the 3 instructional practices that really popped out of the survey were number 10, where teachers collaboratively assess and reflect on implementation. Number 9, classroom practices help students with autism. Number 3, teachers respond effectively to student diversity. And then the 2 for the other section, I chose number 27, people in our school making efforts to build relationships with students and their parents, and number 31, teachers collaborate with the parents. Things like that come up almost on a daily basis that I see. I was in an ARD meeting this morning where we were having difficulty differentiating. I see a lot of problems with families trying to stay up with what the teachers are having done. So there's a lot that we can do. And what I plan to do next is I'm going to create a survey monkey about these 5 topics, and I'm going to ask each of the teachers, whether they return the survey or not, I'm going to ask each of the teachers what they think they need in order to meet or exceed those goals. Because the 5 items that came up on our survey all reflect back on the teacher. These are not things that the students have control over. This is all teacher driven. And so, all of us have our reasons for not accomplishing something at school, whether it's lack of funding, lack of time, lack of training, whatever the case may be. So I will be sending out a survey to the folks at my school, and hopefully I will get more than a dozen people to respond. I offered chocolate last time and only 12 came in, so we'll have to see what happens with that. But I'm going to send that out, check the results of that, and then see what we can do to help teachers feel like they can better meet those goals and better assist not only our students with autism, but all of our students. I have currently 3 students out of my 25 who are officially diagnosed with autism. I think there may be some, we may receive that diagnosis later on, but I only have 3 official. And I really would like my team, my staff, to realize that the implementations that we do with our children with autism can be used quite effectively with most students. We are needing to differentiate in all of our classes, whether they are in SPED or not. And some of our teachers are having difficulties with that. They want to teach exactly what the curriculum says. They don't want to raise it or lower it or modify it. And for various reasons, they're really struggling with that. So I really want to be able to help them feel like they can do what they need to do in class, so I can just come in and give a little extra help. And I most definitely want to help the parents and the teachers have that relationship, because we can head off a lot of problems if we just talk with our families instead of waiting for a problem to arise. So that's the goal, and I will talk to you on the second video. Thanks.